Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from the Middle East and Africa. Today, it's a very special episode. This is season 7, episode 176. My name is Rudy Shushani, and I will be host for this episode. We go live every week to talk about the world of digital transformation and how the digital world is really changing our lives and our businesses. So with today's transformation, the need of more efficient and customer-focused service is key for better operation and services. IT operations and service management are critical components of any modern organization technology. Efficient IT operations ensure that organization's technology environment is stable, secure, and running smoothly. Meanwhile, effective service management ensure that employees and customers have access to the IT services they need and when they need it in due time. So effective IT operations and service management leads to better improved productivity, and employees are more easily accessing the services and the tools they need to do their job. We are empowering our employees. Additionally, streamlined IT operations and service management can result in cost saving for the organization by reducing redundancies and increase efficiency. So today, let's discover with our guest, our amazing actually guest, Mr. Samer Hani, Director of Sales and Operations of Matrix42 UAE and Africa. Samer, welcome to our platform. Hope you are well. You mind introducing yourself?
Thank you, Rudy. Thank you. I'm always excited to come on stage with you. And what you just mentioned is everything what we do. So you said it all. Anyway, let me just go with a short brief about myself, which I don't like it a lot. It's by short, my name is Samer Hani, and I've done a lot of startups, which was, thanks God, most of them successful. But currently, I would like to talk about my team, not to present myself. We have built a dream team, Rudy, because what we believe nowadays, we need companies that can provide support, proper technical support for the customers, consultancy, pre-sales consulting, prior and after sales. And that's what we have built. We have built this dream team that can provide all the decisions on their own, because we are compensating them on failure and right decisions, because we believe that with failure or after failure, success will follow. So I guarantee you that what we have built now in terms of team for the market, what we're going to do for the next, let's say, 5 years, that is related to the client management tool, enterprise service management, those are the right team to take forward whatever the clients really need to perform the right IT operations, reduce their total cost of ownership, and a quick return on investment.
Thank you, Samer. And I think the team will be super appreciative on this. And of course, we are, as humans, empowered. All of this technology is empowered by humans. So it is servicing the humans itself and here in specific. Can you tell us more about
100%.
Matrix42 and what unique opportunities it brings to the IT operation space and its role in the MENA?
Yes, sure. So as you know, like Matrix42 delivers the enterprise service management and the unified endpoint management. Do we have similar products in the market? Yes, we do have. Are they all truly on a single unified platform, single code? I doubt. What we deliver in Matrix42 is a single platform, single code for the unified endpoint management, and then for the enterprise service management. So the story short is that we're going to give the CIOs, CTOs, IT managers the right visibility and the right information in real time to take quick decisions. And then management would be super easy because our platform can manage MacBooks, Windows, iPhone, Android, Chromebook, all in a single place. And then the same management platform would do DLP, EDR, unified secure endpoint. And this is very important for the organizations nowadays. And then on the same platform, you jump into the enterprise service management, where you do HR, facility, IT incidents, change, release, deployment. And then we never forget the asset management and the software asset management. And here I would like to tell you one thing, that we are one of the few vendors globally that are certified from Oracle and different big vendors on providing the ELP, the effective license positioning, when it comes to license compliance.
Very interesting, very interesting. And this is what brings us to our next question. What are some of the biggest challenges that organizations facing, and when it comes to managing those endpoints and delivering the services that you just mentioned, which is across all platforms? And this is very important because I've never seen a solution across all platforms. Always was different solutions.
We make it crisp and sharp here, Rudy. It's very important that the audience understand that nowadays we are running through complex environment. Nowadays we are running through different types of perception. Do I move to the cloud? I don't. Shall I allow the users to bring their own devices? I have applications that really needs to work on iPhone or Android to deliver the business better services, and so on. So if you look at point number one, most of the organizations might have multiple vendors in order to provide a proper, let's say,
service
of the same service, which is remote control, software distribution, and so on. So what if in Matrix42, you just go to the create as a task, and then you select Samsung, iPhone, Android, whatever you need, MacBook, and then boom, that's the software for you, and it goes across all platforms. That's one part. And then if you look at the complex environment nowadays and the different departments, okay, and they run into silos. Why? Because of standards. Now, when it comes to, let's say, COBIT standards, when it comes to CSI standards, when it comes to different standards, and each department from an infrastructure system or the application systems, or let's say the InfoSec system, and then all of them, they are running now into silos, and each department wants to become the best. And this is amazing. We love competition within departments. But how we can truly have a single platform that can guarantee the process when it starts from point A, reaches to point B, into C, into Z, all in a single platform, one type of approvals, one type of vendor that can provide the right SLAs and support, and this will turn out in a huge reduction when it comes to the total cost of ownership with different vendors that the client are trying to get support from.
Indeed, very interesting discussion, as we are seeing all of the possibilities that Matt is opening. And can you walk us through some of the specific features and capabilities of Matrix42 platforms that really empowers and make powerful solutions for endpoint and service management?
So the whole journey. So look at this lovely story. A user wants to buy a screen for his desk, and then he wants to get a software, and then he wants to buy a keyboard. He goes
That's
to
the traditional journeys, right?
Yes, the traditional one. So he goes into the service catalog, which is exactly like Amazon style. It's an e-commerce platform style, because you want those kind of visible information for the users. So for example, when you go to Amazon now, you have a clear track record. Where is your item and when it's arriving for you? And a lot of detailed information. With the legacy systems, you just have an incident management. Probably you might sort certain things, but the experience isn't that wow. And then Let's assume that he started placing those in his cart and then he moved. Now, the process of moving from the service catalog into the approval stage with the analysts, and then go to the assets allocation, go to the procurement stage, the contract stage, all of this fully automated. Then if there is anything important is the service dependency mapping, where I can relate that particular asset to the service and its priority and understand the life cycle of that asset and the financial impact, and then pull all of these details into your ERP or SAP or Oracle platform, because this is very important, because one of the key things that people they need to know and customers is to allocate the right cost centers within your journey when it comes to delivering services. And then within the platform, I'm providing the license compliance, where I'm going to provide the customers the right reports in order to submit to Oracle, SAP, and IBM and Microsoft to stay compliant and make sure that my environment is secure. So all of these features are key, Rudy, in delivering, the best user experience. But let me tell you one thing. One of the key things that differentiate Matrix42 than other vendors. I'll give you an example in the service management. In the enterprise service management, everyone has the incident management, the change, the release, the problem management. But how much of those vendors, or how many, would be able to do a true service automation? So instead of IT just having a streamline of IT incidents or HR incidents, out of, let's say, daily 100 cases, can I automate 90%? Can I truly eliminate the high cost tickets that goes to Oracle experts, or that goes to different SAP experts or database experts, and so on? And the most important thing here is that within Matrix42, and this is very important, Matrix42 within the service management style, which is the ITAL standards, we have created a low code or zero code application builder. So what do I mean by application builder? If right now I need to add a new application that is called Team Roster, where I can just drag and drop the change request or the task between team members or increase the time, that's an application that can enhance the whole story of the service management. Or I have a car rental, let's say, company, and I want to create a business application within the service management that can tell me, where are my cars? What model is this car? Is it having an accident? Is it in the repair? And those business services in a form of application can be delivered within the service management umbrella. Did you get it, Rudy? Because really, it's really nice. I have a video on LinkedIn. I can share it with you later on. You can publish it with this stream, and then people can truly see what we're talking about.
Definitely do watch out in the description. We'll add this directly in the day of publishing and on our podcast, of course. It's very interesting. Actually, you got me excited of, I've been in the space for more than 20 years, and that was my main hassle. I couldn't have one uniform place. I couldn't have the flexibility to create, to update, to too many things. I had to go to multiple platforms, and here we are. The solution provided problems. For the problem now we have the right solutions that can take us somewhere else and empower organizations, and most importantly, help employees and save time. I think this is very important. And while you have all of the dashboards, all of the KPIs, this is beautiful. You gave an example of car rental, and this is outside an IT environment. It's not an IT company. So you are empowering businesses, startups with this.
And the good part is that consultants like KPMG, they trust us. They take our reports, and it's certified automatically to be utilized within the organizations and clients to submit it. And where they tell companies, like, this is what you pay for Microsoft, this is what you pay for Oracle. It's a Matrix42. It's a German product. They built this platform from scratch in a single platform, single code across all of this, because they believe that we really need to give that experience. Because remember, Rudy, right now, we are at the climax when it comes to delivering user experience to start going into the next stage what we are coming into. You know, having the best AIs, the best machine learning capabilities, what ChatGPT is doing
That's what I
now, and
wanted to
what
ask
other
you on the
gonna
on
come.
the trends, and development. So
Yeah.
if you don't mind sharing, you are
So
seeing what's happening on AI and
it's
ChatGPT.
it's not it's the whole process here, Rudy, is very important. Is that before we jump into even the AIs and the machine learning and the other stuff, if organizations they don't have the right platform, the right standards, the right information that is captured and gathered, then we might go into a mess. So I'll tell you an example. If I have a complete AI experience and machine learning and, but I don't have the right service management platform like Matrix42, where within each incident, I have all the chat journals, all the SMS journal, all the, let's say, incidents from phone call. Just try to understand me what I'm giving in terms of an example. I mean, like all kind of channels, all kind of requests, all kind of communications, they have to be within a platform, within a standard. When you start using AI, you can make sure that the AI is streamlined into the proper channels, proper GDRP systems, proper ITGRC systems, proper standards that you can build on, provide information to that AI, and move forward with a clear audit history across everything.
So it's very important what you said, that taking the latest trends and then adding them, but you need the base, and this is where you actually start and everything. And regarding the service management, any new trends also that Matrix42 is picking up as trying to change the behavior or the business model?
It's the whole concept. Like from when you start with the service management, it has a lot of things. It has a lot of things when it comes to process oriented. So service management, let us admit it. When you start talking about business transformation or digital transformation, we are talking about three major pillars here: the people and their culture, the process, and the technology. What is better than a pure, proper, dynamic service management to set processes in place and make different departments deliver services from a go-to-market perspective much more faster than their current process?
Nothing. Exactly.
And club this ITIL standards with a very unique service management, as I told you, that it has an application builder that serves the business. So I can create an application for the infrastructure team that whenever I need to get information about a certain VM or about a certain process, that application can get those information for me, but in a systematic way, in a proper way, probably. Dynamic forms, that's what we're talking about. This changes the whole process, how it works. Or from a business perspective. So there are a lot of business use cases. Look at the procurement, for example. If you go to big enterprises in the
It's a
procurement
mess.
side,
It's a mess.
yes, and when it comes to giving access to SAP or Oracle, their core financial systems, it's impossible. So I'll give you a few examples. Like I'm running into an RFP, and then there is a mismatch in the invoice. There is a mismatch in the RFP number. There is a change of the supplier IBAN number. But those are really like day-to-day operations that a service management platform can handle easily, create those dynamic forms, integrate it with SAP and their core systems. You're not touching that, so you are waiving all the security impact, mitigating those security risks, and at the same time, changing the experience of your suppliers and contractors.
Very, very interesting. Thank you, Samer. Um, we reach a point where today you're participating in GITEX, first actually GITEX Africa edition. So tell us more on this. Tell us more what the people will be expecting. What's the latest innovation that we will be showcasing,
Yeah,
and where people can actually meet you during that GITEX. It will
sure.
happen in Morocco. I think I'm really excited on this because it's a very special event that is focused on the region
Yeah.
that is really growing.
We are very excited, but before jumping into GITEX Africa, we as a team here, we are considered a new company within this region, not a new company globally. We have lots of customers. We have more than 50 million endpoints managed by Matrix and thousands of analysts. But we started recently in the Middle East. So which means we're going to make it happen because we can understand our clients properly. All the team that we have is a true dream team that comes from an amazing experience from different sectors and different organizations. Now, the most important thing here, while we are starting this company in the Middle East region, East Europe and Africa, we really need to create that awareness. And there's nothing better than helping and being a crucial member within GITEX Africa, especially it's the first one. And we love GITEX because we support the countries that we have business with. In what sense? United Arab Emirates, for example, they have given us a home. They have given us a place with an amazing infrastructure. The leaders were just at the right time, in the right moment, taking the right decisions every time. And now GITEX Dubai have split and taken it to Africa, where we can have a better market reach, where an economy would be better, where other, let's say, countries will have a better chance to be part of that technology, let's say, event, where they can showcase their powers, and at the same time, customers can get the utmost benefit of GITEX Africa. I'm super excited. I'm honored to be part of the GITEX African team, and definitely I wish that we see every client there, because in those regions, Matrix42 can be as well a great player to help achieve better IT efficiency, better ROI, and reduce the TCO. But we truly do this. We truly do it. And we can set ROIs matrix that can showcase that within the first 6 months.
Very interesting. So make sure to attend GITEX Africa Morocco edition 31st of May till 2nd of June 2023, which is happening end of this month in Marrakesh. So get your ticket. Matrix42 will be on stand number 2C to 40C. So any last words, any last recommendation? Now is the best time. I'm really happy of this podcast and episode. Value. What I love is value, and then you have given me as a 20 years in the profession a lot of value, and of course for the viewers also.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure going out with you, Rudy, and then doing these videos, because there's nothing better than being honest. I always tell the team, and I always tell every team member in Matrix42, sell with honesty, give the customer the right benefits, and never ever delay a decision that is gonna make their job perform better. That's what a kind of services we deliver, and that's how we work. So I was a bit serious probably. I'm not that serious all the time, but there's a message that has to be delivered that in our area, in the Middle East area, in the African area, we really need to make sure that we have the best platforms in place, because as I told you, what's coming needs the right platform.
Yeah, especially that we are on the verge of a major shift and the
Yep.
region, how it's changing indeed. Thank you, Samer. Thank you for being with us today and then bringing the value that you
Nope.
have and a long experience also, and bringing the team that will be on the forefront of the technology innovations and business offerings. Good luck on
Thank you.
the event that's gonna happen end of the month. Wish you all the best, and that's it. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye bye.
So that was really exciting. Matrix42, Samer Hani is leading the new strategy that is focused on the Middle East and Africa. Uh, I think this is very exciting, bringing service management, IT operations, governance towards our technological advancements in the region. Need to have a tool, need to have a support, and this is where Matrix42 is really playing on that front. With that, I'd like to end today's episode and thank you and see you on the next one.